right, baby. Let's get down.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're...
Substitution on the field.
And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
Setting the floor. For the Magic, they've got Wagner. He's out there with Franz Wagner. Wendell Carter is out there with Anthony. And it's Black in at the 2 spot. Well, Coach, how about the Erik Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Erik is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Erik Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Pass to Carter. Over to the wing. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Shots good by Black. Miami leading by 9. Burks passes to T. And here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's T, defended by Wagner. T, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Black. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Carter, a screen on Robinson. 5 to shoot. Black. Off target with the 3. Pass to T. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Miami out in front, leading by 9. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
We got a chance here to check up on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Magic's head athletic trainer. After examining the foot, he said it was pretty clear this was a sprained toe. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
They've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's T in at the three. So that's who Miami starts the second with. To the paint. Novic's shot is off.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And Caro no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Fifth on the list, Miami. Very
reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
Hero, the pass to Anderson. 5 on the clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Anthony with a bucket.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
Outside Robinson. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 5 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
Here's T. The rebound by Carter.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Banchero. Crafty move. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Here's T. Guarded by Banchero. Here's T. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out left to the wing. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
T with a bucket.
It's even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Hero outside. Pass to T. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Friday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time. they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Latase's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Wagner. Anthony finds Banchero. Mitchell against Suggs. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Suggs has got 8.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Here's T. Anthony grabs the board. Magic trail by 10. Here's Black. Atase with a screen. The 3 is up. Black, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's T. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero the screen. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Heat. They led by as many as 18. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. And again, no good by Miami. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 10-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's T. He's guarded by Anthony. Kicks it to Hero. Anderson with a screen. Fires top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Hero's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to... Question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense there.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays, but the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Wagner outside. Driving inside, and in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Well, once Wagner gets downhill, it's lights out.
Heat leading by 11. A minute 9 left in the first half. T, no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Looking to get back on track. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Black. Wagner up top, defended by Burks. To the inside, here's Carter, and the deficit down inside single digits. Carter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Wiggins finds Burks. Here's T, defended by Wagner.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please represent the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Miami Heat.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got to mix it up a little more because those who live by the three, you know the rest.
Moving on now to discuss. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second.
And there wasn't. Spoelstra decides to call timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Banchero outside. Pass to Black. For three. Drops in the three. Black's got 10 points.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from three in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Goga Bitadze. And it's Black in at the one. And a foul called on the way up. So, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this.
After the review, the ruling of the floor is overturned.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Good on the bucket.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's T, defended by Wagner. Here's T. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Banchero. For the lead. They get the rebound. And Bitadze gets it to go. Bitadze's got his second basket of the night.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Here's Black. It's deflected. Here's T. 10 points for him. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Bitadze. And here's Banchero, hounded by Adebayo. Banchero no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's T. Orlando with the rebound. Bitadze's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. As Wagner off the drive, and that one good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's T. Shot from the low post is good. T's got 12 points. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Banchero right side. No good, a bit long that time. Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Now Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. From 13 feet, down it goes. 10 points for him.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking a shot.
Anderson's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Hero. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And the Heat making a change here. Burks is checked in.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Black. Boom! He jams it straight down. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Oh, there's the alley. Wagner with a steal. In transition, here they come. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's T. The rebound by Carter. Magic leading by 3. To the middle. Pass to Black. Stolen by Anderson. For 3, Robinson. Gets the 3 ball to go. Robinson's got 8 points.
I mean, this is what Duncan Robinson does. He finds you points at the arc.
Here's Wagner. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Sinks it from distance.
Number 4.
7 seconds left in the third. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Miami out in front, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's T in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Yeah, that was nice recognition by Robinson.
Here's Anthony. T grabs the miss. T's got his 4th rebound in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. T's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Pass to Black. This one for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, he botches the dunk. Magic trail by 5. Wagner with it. Here's Carter. He's guarded by Hero. Anthony outside from behind the arc. The offensive rebound. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
Hero for three. Sends it. Home from three-point land. And the Heat lead by 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
There's the drive. T. And the layup is good off the glass. T's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The three from Banchero. Miami grabs the miss. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Down low. The kick out to Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Hero outside. There's a screen from downtown, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Banchero in the post. Banchero from close range.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Here's T, and he jams it home with authority.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Picked by Carter. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Anderson. Inside. Blocked!
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots. Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And here's Anthony. Wagner outside. The three is up. Rebound by the Heat. They led by as many as 18. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Kicks it to Hero. Takes the three. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Here's T. Hero outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Anthony outside. Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer, no good. Miami leading by 8. T passes to Jovic. And yep, it's good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense.
Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's T. The three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Knocked away. Down low. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Cole Anthony, three-pointer.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Makes sense.
Look, I'm...
Hey, what'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
Congrats.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it... Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Throw them buffs on, MP. We're in the deep.